David believes American supermarkets could not stay stocked and people could not afford food if the economy collapsed. So he's taken just a few precautionary measures to prepare for this eventuality.
I probably have about $6,000 or $7,000 in food. I am probably not an overboard prepper. It has taken me about 2 years to get to this point of having this amount of food. I started just with canned goods that you normally buy at the grocery store, whatever you eat, and it worked out from there to now I'm stocking long-term storage food, dehydrated food. A big thing that you need to make sure you stock is toilet paper. It's used by everyone in the world. We stock a 2-year supply of toilet paper, more toilet paper.
Man, that's a good idea.
Dave's food supply is over the top, but that's been a good thing because it's motivated me to catch up to him. My plans for food range from long-term food storage to what I've been working on for several years is growing our own food. We're able to grow everything from wheat to corn to all sorts of vegetables.
In anticipation of commodities prices skyrocketing, they raise cows for milk, chickens for eggs, and can slaughter either for their meat. Scott grows 1,200 pounds of wheat a year, and to make up for any shortfall of available flour, he puts his 10-year-old daughter, Sarah, and her much older bicycle to work.
Okay. Mommy need about 4 cups.
My daughter is now grinding this wheat on our bicycle wheat grinder I've built. It's a lot of work to hand grind. It's a lot easier to pedal it with a bicycle. And so we're grinding this today, and we're gonna make bread from it tomorrow.
Of course, preppers don't live on bread alone. So with a fan, a broken refrigerator, plenty of duct tape, and some ingenuity, Scott has built a contraption to make the ultimate survival food,
I'm looking forward to this batch.
beef jerky.
I take hot water from my wood boiler outside and bring water in here at about 180 degrees into the heat exchanger. The fan blows across that heat exchanger and the hot air travels into an old refrigerator. And so all the hot air blows across, and then we just close it up. We allow a little bit of air to escape, and in 4 hours, we'll be eating jerky. We don't do this out of fear. This is a lifestyle for us. We enjoy having a year's supply of food. It gives my children a sense of security.
A human being can only stay alive for a week without water. Scott understands that access to it is crucial for their survival.
We have 3 different sources of water and 5 different ways to pump the water up the hill. Without good water, you're not going to survive long. We have the hydraulic ram pumps to pump water up on the hill. We have springs. Here's a solar panel that I use to pump water out of a spring, and then a drilled well that I can get drinking water out of that with a hand pump. And so I know that I can get water out of the ground for my family.
If our economy totally collapses, oil, gas, and electricity could become prohibitively expensive, or even no longer available. Scott and David are already preparing to make use of a once traditional, but now quite unusual alternative, of which they have a seemingly massive supply.
We do just about everything we can off of wood. From cooking, to heating our home, to heating our water.
Including driving his truck.
And here I have my gasifier. And the gasifier extracts the gases out of wood, and then we take the gases and run them directly into an engine. The gas comes up the right side of the engine, and then I hook it into an existing carburetor, and then the wood gas carburetor mixes air and the wood gas in about a 50-50 ratio. That's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. It's a process that's been around since World War II. It's making good gas right now, so we can start the truck. All right, we're running on wood. We're good to go.
Being able to go for an afternoon joyride is nice, but if their fears materialize, this retooled 1962 Ford pickup has been customized to hook up to their generator so it can power up the entire compound.
And this amount of wood, about 3 pounds of wood, works out to be about 1 kilowatt per hour of electricity. And with the wood, I feel I have an indefinite supply in this area. Our goal here is to have enough fuel to run a year, about 4 hours a day, keep the freezers cold, and to run any tools, machines, welders, whatever we need to run.